Shahir, what's that on your shirt?
Wait, what? Where?
Haha, gotcha. Happy April Fool's Day.
It's Monday, April 3rd. Happy Monday, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. So we spoke about all the great April Fool jokes that took place in the UAE. The Emirates one really got me.
Oh, that was good. I really wish they make that a thing. But anyway, to know more about that and what all we spoke about, do keep listening to this podcast and do subscribe to from wherever you're listening from. Good morning and welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, where we take you through the top trending stories of what is happening in and around the city. I'm Simran.
And I'm Shahir. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. And today's stories are the top 3 funniest Dubai April Fool pranks of 2023.
And 11 million dirhams were provided to help inmates and their families.
And Dubai is set to distribute 300,000 Iftar meals this Ramadan.
And then we go live with supermodel and mega influencer Caroline Duprinsky. She's so tall, so beautiful, and she came so glam this morning. I'm like, I feel bad about myself.
Honestly, she walked in the office, right? And like, firstly, her perfume hit. And then just like, she's so like lovely and tall. So I was like, I had to do something on my laptop, but I just couldn't move my eyes from her, you know?
It's people like that that just make you think, boy, I want to be you.
I want to be you, exactly. And speaking of being you, I saw something on Reddit. It is the most random conversations people have on Reddit, okay? So it went like, lobsters are mermaids to scorpions.
Lobsters are mermaids to scorpions, except more threatening, I would imagine, with claws.
So I feel like lobsters are like the sea version and more like larger versions of scorpions, right?
Yeah, but they all have that like tail action at the back.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Lobsters really freak me out.
I don't like lobsters.
Yeah, no, same.
You know what makes me really sad? Like, I feel like we're going really dark way too soon in the show. But like, when you go to like a seafood place and there's like lobsters and you're like, you're not gonna make it long. I'm sorry.
That is so sad.
That is so sad.
No, you're right. Yeah.
And like, they're just like waiting their pending doom. I don't know where this is going, but you just made me think.
No, you're right, because once as a kid, we went to this seafood restaurant because it was the only one in the area and we were only having like grass or something that we ordered from the menu.
Okay.
But there was this big tank and all these lobsters were in there, and me and my sisters are just like crying for the lobsters.
I don't...
Like, why would you put that on display?
It's so sad. Why is it... I've never actually questioned why it's on display. Like, okay, it makes sense if it's at the back, but we don't need to see Jeff and Fred who are about to die in 10 minutes.
It says a lot about us.
It says a lot about us as a society, and as humans.
Do you think people go in and choose their lobster? Like,
I want that one. Like, I don't know.
It's just
so deep.
Ridiculous. I think people do that. Like, they choose their lobsters. Maybe that's why it's on display.
And from their perspective, they must go like, whoa, we're invited to this house party. They're in a tank with other lobsters, just like jamming, having the time of their lives. But in all reality, it's their pending doom that awaits them.
You know what? That's why they say the grass is always greener on the other side. Scorpions may literally look at lobsters and go like, they have it so good. They're bigger. They're red. People actually like looking at them. They're not like dirty and gross and like hiding inside sand and
poisonous.
Right? But they don't know. They don't know that these lobsters...
They don't know. This goes back to the very first thing we were saying at the beginning of the show, that you don't know. Like, everyone, you always want what's greener, you know?
Yeah.
But in all reality, you just need to be appreciative of the things you have. This came full circle.
It was a full
We're
circle
talking
moment.
about how we have the most beautiful Caroline coming in this show. We're like, boy, she's gorgeous. But we're gorgeous too.
Yes.
There you go.
What a full circle moment has been achieved right here, right now.
What a Monday morning conversation.
But you know what, guys? These are not random conversations, okay? These are like conversations that start off random but really go somewhere in life. It's amazing.
Which is another metaphor for you don't know where life is going.
Yeah. Oh my God, we are just smashing
We're killing it today. We're killing it.
Okay, and speaking of killing it, now these are the top 3 funniest pranks that took place in Dubai this 2023. Now, social media was rife with April Fool pranks on Saturday, and Dubai brands were no strangers to it. And here are the funniest pranks that did rounds on social media for April Fools 2023. And I have to say, CGI had a lot to do with it this year. 100%. Now, at number 3, Emirates launched a new ultra luxe cruise liner. Totally fell for this one.
I fell for this one too.
I sent it to all my friends.
Yeah, I'm ashamed of this one. I fully believed it. It was so well done.
So realistic, right?
So well done.
And Emirates had to go big as they usually do, and this time it was through Emirates Sea Line. They added the first cruise scheduled to flag off from Dubai Harbour on 1st of April 2024, the biggest giveaway. And that bookings will be open from June 31st. Now here's the catch. June only has 30 days.
Hey! You got me there, Emirates. No, okay, sorry. That was a good one. Because I was like, makes sense, fitting.
Yeah.
You know, it's giving the Emirates vibe with what the cruise ship actually looks like.
Yeah.
When I was with my friends and they were like, oh, and Emirates got everyone good. I was like, you're telling me. We posted about it too. Like, I saw it from our account.
Yes.
And I was like, wait, you're telling me that this is an April Fool's joke? That was really good.
That was low. Yeah, we thought like they're expanding their horizons from airships to sea ships.
Yeah.
But no.
And I'm like, only Emirates, it's giving the Emirates vibe, it's glamorous, it's big. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. Like, I guess it's finally happening where like, you know, an airline wants best of both worlds, but whatever. I'm hurt by that one. Moving on, the McGettigan's Sham Rocket will have you wish it was real. Sham Rocket.
Love that.
Get it, April Fool. Okay. McGettigan's blended the best of Dubai with the flying taxi service. The McGettigan's free Sham Rocket flying taxi service was presented to take you from bar to bar in just a few minutes. So the gyroscopic stabilization guarantees you won't spill your drinks while you bar fly, basically. Through the family of pubs from April 1st, and that was a solid one.
More CGI for that one, and that's the thing. I feel like brands know exactly what we want, but they wait for April Fools to go like, here, you have it. But they don't want to make that much of an effort, so they keep it as an April Fool's joke.
Maybe it's like a tester. They're like, okay, we'll see what you're down for. We'll see.
Yes.
You know, like they're putting feelers out there. It's like those group studies, like marketeers do. Do you know what I'm talking about? Focus groups. It's like focus groups, born April Fools, but for social media, testing out the waters, see how everyone feels about it, then they take it forward. Then they delete the post and pretend it never happened. Now that's genius.
Genius.
That's free marketing.
That is genius. Like, you can use April Fool's Day to your advantage so much more than you can, so much more, yeah. Like, you can use it for surveys, like you said, focus groups, just basically testing out the waters for new products. That's amazing. Or even marketing, like how Lovin Dubai's genius thing about Elon Musk acquiring it for $100,000.
And people really fell for it. Publications fall for it. Everyone.
$100 million, 100 million, 100,000.
I mean, it is believable. Why wouldn't he? You know?
Of course.
Like, we'd be on his portfolio besides the burnt hair perfume, like all solid investments. It makes total sense for Elon Musk.
I mean, if you could invest in anything Dubai related, you invest in Lovin Dubai, obviously.
In the best Dubai related product.
Exactly. And it was just such a genius idea for a CEO.
Mr. Richard Fitzgerald. I can see him in the other room.
He's smirking over there. Like, it was me.
Good job.
All me.
He doesn't know what's happening. But honestly, that April Fool joke takes the cake. Publications fall for it.
Oh my God.
That's how good it was.
That was so good.
You have global like eyes on you going like, oh my God, Elon Musk has done it again.
And that too, so simple yet so effective, and no need for any CGI.
Exactly.
No need to go, over the board with any of the animations.
Exactly.
Sweet, simple, and effective.
That's the way forward.
That is the way forward.
Little goes a long way.
A little does go a long way. Exactly how the Smash Room did it as well. It was simple yet effective. The Smash Room was offering a chance to take revenge on your ex. Now, for all the broken hearts, this prank was too close to the broken heart with their fake revenge package. Now, the Smash Room promised to take revenge on your behalf with the newly launched revenge package, where all you needed to do was show proof of your toxicity or mistreatment from your controlling ex, and the Smash Room will send send their dedicated team to your ex-partner's house to smash and break all their meaningful belongings. And if you really thought this was true, well, you got fooled, because the smash room is not that extreme. And they'll not be visiting your ex anytime soon to destroy their belongings. Well, not today at least, or not anytime soon.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it is kind of illegal. We'll breeze past it. Like, out of all of the ones, that's the most like far-fetched one.
Yeah.
Like, you really expect an organization to go all the way to your ex's place and start breaking their valuables.
Yeah.
Although they broke you and you were probably their most prized possession. You know, like, it makes sense. It's a tit-for-tat situation, but still, that's a low blow. That's far-fetched.
But you know, the best pranks are the ones that are not pranks. You know, like they introduced on April 1st and you're just like, it's a prank, it's a prank, it's a prank, but it's not a prank. For example, How I Met Your Mother has got me good for, I think, to date, I'm like, they're going to release another version of the last episode.
Why? How does it end?
Do you know How I Met Your Mother's?
I know it's a lady with the umbrella.
Huh?
I Met Your Mother's. She's a lady with the umbrella. She goes throughout the show. She peeks in random parts, right?
Yeah. Have you not watched the show?
No.
Okay. So the ending was basically like, I think you guys, if you've not seen the show, no one's going to watch it anytime soon. So I'm just going to spoil the ending. So the entire seasons were just like how he's met the mother, right? And the mother's not Robin, the mother's not anyone on the show. And they lead up to it, they lead up to it, they lead up to it. In the last episode, she passes away. She dies out of cancer, and he ends up with Robin, the woman that the entire show we understood was not the match for him, but she was a perfect match for Barney, and Barney and her break up, and she ends up with, she's
the mother of the kids.
No, she's not the mother. She's a stepmother. And it's
what?
And it came out on April 1st, right? We're just like, it's a prank. They're so going to come up with an alternative ending.
Yeah.
But no.
Oh my god, that would have been great. Okay, I'm mad. I'm not happy because they have How I Met Your Father, starring Hilary Duff as the leading star, right?
Oh, okay.
So I thought that comes hand in hand. But I wouldn't be happy either because that does sound annoying.
That was the worst ending in the history of TV show endings. The worst. The worst.
I feel like there's others, but I can't think of any at the moment. Game of Thrones made a lot of people unhappy as well.
Yeah. Any depressing ending is just not the way to end.
It's not.
You don't want that in your life.
It is not. Moving on to the next story. So 100 million dirhams were provided to help inmates and their families. So His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, pardoned 971 inmates ahead of Ramadan this year. So leaders from across the country have been doing this for years. Dubai Police's humanitarian care department has also made tremendous efforts to support the welfare of inmates. This is honestly amazing to see, especially during this month, considering, Ramadan. In 2022, Dubai Police provided financial and in-kind assistance totaling 129,440 to meet all their basic needs. Sorry. Tongue twister.
It's Monday morning.
It's Monday morning.
Bound to happen. And rather than just punishment, Dubai Police has demonstrated a commitment to rehabilitation of inmates and equipping them with the necessary skills and training for reintegration into society. And emphasis on humanitarian efforts has been praised by authorities. And in addition to financial support, clothing, holiday clothing, personal hygiene items, and other necessary items have also been provided to inmates and their families. So, just amazing initiative from Dubai Police.
Honestly, and some of the assistance provided, including payments for rent, covering the educational expenses for their children, and providing medical equipment and medical assistance such as wheelchairs, prescription glasses, and childbirth expenses for female inmates, including issuing the birth certificates for their children.
Now, that is so thoughtful. You definitely do not see this in other countries happen, because it is so difficult for inmates, right? Not inmates, like for those who have been to prison to come out, and the reformation for them and people giving them jobs. It's so unlikely for that to happen, and just for them to make a life for themselves post
it is difficult,
serving
and
their
especially
time.
if you have a family and people that you take care of around you. It's a lot of pressure, and definitely you don't see this anywhere else in the world.
Yeah.
I know Oman also, right before Ramadan, they do pardon a ton of inmates and do help them go back in society. So I don't think it's outside of the Gulf necessarily. And with inmates, like at times it can be so daunting and draining and just tough to get back to where they once were. So they prefer going back to prison. And seeing that these just solutions are put in place to make it easier for them is amazing to see.
Yeah, and that too, like so dedicatedly trying to help them, reintegrate back with society. It's like you said, like firstly amazing and so needed. Like you need this from the people who are there to protect you, right? Like the entity that's there to protect us, in this case, it's the police.
Yeah.
And not just like, okay, fine, your term is done, your sentence is done, now you're out and about, like you figure it out. Like, no, it's like helping you till the very last part, which is like going back and like living a good life after serving your sentence.
Yeah, well said, Simi.
Thank you. Our next story, Dubai is set to distribute 300,000 iftar meals this Ramadan. Now, Dubai Charity Association is an organization dedicated to improving the lives of people in need through a range of programs and initiatives. Now, one of their most significant annual campaigns is the Ramadan campaign, which aims to distribute iftar meals to those who are fasting during the holy month of Ramadan. Now, this year for Ramadan, the organization is set to distribute 300,000 iftar meals throughout the UAE and provide 10,000 meals daily. And this initiative will include providing 10,000 meals daily in 6 iftar tents, 3 mosques, and 3 other locations.
In addition, Ramadan food parcels will be delivered to 6,500 families. The iftar meals provided by Dubai Charity Association are designed to be nutritious, filling, and delicious, and they are carefully prepared by experienced chefs. So this annual Ramadan campaign is a crucial initiative that provides essential support to those in need during the holy month by distributing iftar meals and providing other forms of assistance to the organizations which are helping those basically suffering throughout the month. And honestly, just seeing how all these, like, it's you, it's me, it's like everyone in the office just doing their like little parts, that goes a long way. I remember last year, once we hit 2 million meals, like everyone was shocked. I was shocked, especially because this was my first Ramadan here, and it's just great to see like that everyone's doing their parts, and it's people from all age ranges and like different backgrounds just want to help and support.
Exactly, and we've said this, I think, from the beginning of Ramadan. We've not just been saying it, but we've been seeing it so actively happen. Like everyone around the corner in every block is doing something to give back, be it like making meals or distributing toys, distributing clothes, or donating, just quietly donating online. Like everyone is doing something or the other, and it's not just Muslims, right? Like it's been so trailblazed by Muslims, and now that everyone is doing it, like the entire community, and it's brilliant. Yeah.
No, like it's a bare minimum. So I had water. I get my water delivered from Amazon, right? And it's like 9 dirhams for 12 bottles. Accidentally had it delivered to my old apartment, and instead of like me go back, well, I did go back and take the boxes. It was 2 boxes, and I was like, for 9 dirhams, like 12 bottles, that's 24. And like I don't necessarily need it. Like I can give that away to charities that it's gonna feed more than 24 people. In the end goal, So it's like all these small things that you can do in your daily life that just with a bit more thought put into it, you can help different people of different backgrounds that do need it.
Exactly, and yesterday was so sweet. I was going down, like I was in the elevator, and it opened up to another floor, and right outside the flat that was the apartment, there was this tray kept, and they're like, if you're fasting, and they've kept like chips and water and stuff just ready for like post 6 p.m. for anyone coming and like just taking the delivery drivers. And it's really, like you said, those small gestures, these small gestures, it's like the smallest. You can do anything in your capacity and it still contributes to the whole,
it goes a long way.
Yeah, the whole thing of just giving back. And it's amazing. It's just such a good time of the year.
I went to the gym day before yesterday, and there was a line. I was like, why is there such a big line? And I didn't see where it was leading up to. That's how long it was. And I was like, oh my God, Maghrib, like these people are there together, iftar meals. And I was like, imagine if someone's been all the way at the end of the line and there isn't enough for them,
Yeah.
So that's what made me think, oh, those water bottles can go back to help someone.
Yeah.
Because like we're all doing our parts, and like just seeing that massive line that extends so far that I could even see the end just goes to show how many people do need just a tiny bit of support.
Exactly. Now, right after a very short break, we will be going live with the supermodel and mega influencer Caroline Durpinski, so stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to Lovin Dubai show, and right now we are joined by one of the most recognizable Polish women in the world. She's a supermodel, actress, and mega influencer, Caroline Durpinski. Welcome to the show.
Hi everyone. Thanks for invitation. I'm so excited.
Thank you for being here. Pleasure's all ours. So this is your first time in Dubai, right?
Yes, right.
What are your thoughts so far?
Oh my God, everything is perfect, even better than in Miami. I'm so impressed. I'm thinking to move here, literally.
So tell me, okay, you're saying everything's so perfect. So what was the first thing you saw in Dubai? Just like, wow, this place is amazing. Was it like the cleanliness of the place, or was it just the skyscrapers? What was it about Dubai?
So, first thing, most of the people are really well dressed. Yeah, so I'm into fashion, so that's important thing for me. Second thing, view. Whenever I see something, you know, the view, places to go, restaurants, everything is on point. So yeah,
that is so true. The views, it does not get better than Dubai.
Honestly,
yeah, and it looks amazing on Instagram.
Yeah. That's what's most important. You know, we all want a good old story. So can you tell us about yourself? Your career has boomed. Everyone's obsessed with you. But can you tell us about how you first started?
Yes, so I started, honestly, when I was a kid. I was 13 years old, and I started in Europe. I was born in New York. My father is from New York City. My mother is Polish. That's why I spent most of my life in Poland, because I stayed with my mom after there's divorced. But I love Poland so much, but when I graduated from school, I decided to, you know, as an American, moved to Miami. So
why Miami out of everywhere?
Because in my opinion is the best place to develop a career, every, you know, a kind of work, everything you can. Someone said if you boost your career in America, you can have fresh start in the highest level whenever you want in the world.
Okay, so you started off in the US.
So I started in Europe when I was a teen. I started modeling career and influencer. I created my Instagram account in the beginning of social media. So yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then like 3-4 years ago, I moved to Miami.
So now in Miami, you're doing pageants, you're doing runway shows.
So just runway shows. I was doing pageants just in Europe, because it was nice when I was a little teen. Now I'm, you know, more mature, but still crazy like a teen. Yeah, but I'm doing runways, photo shoots, and influencer stuff, of course, businesses too.
So people think that like with being an influencer, it just comes like that. Like you portray a certain image and everyone's immediately in love with you. But there's so much more to that. Can you explain to us how you went from portraying yourself as a model, but at the same time using social media for your advantage?
Yeah, so for me it was easier because I started in the beginning of Instagram, and then I was posting every day. It's so important, and then it's also important to surrounded by celebrities, best people, like in Miami, Kardashians, for example. Yeah, so I'll be honest, you have to have connections also to be recognizable. So yeah, runways helped me too, because for example, 2 years ago I opened 20 shows in 2 days. Wow. So Miami Swim Week is the hottest time in the world. You know, the hottest models, bikinis, so everyone is so obsessed. You know, perfect bodies on the runway and fashion, that's what people want to see. and it helped me a lot. I was in the best magazines, so Vogue, Harper Bazaar, Elle, so everything. I was number one, I can say.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations for that. That's incredible. So you're saying that you've been doing it for such a long time, and one thing you said is that you have to keep posting, you have to stay consistent, right?
Yes.
So what are some other tips you can give on either like being a social media content creator or like just modeling?
So any tips for creators?
Creators and modeling.
So you have to post regularly, like every day, be in touch with fans. That's important. And then you have to be aesthetician, like have your own style of photos. You have to take care of how it looks on your Instagram feed. That's most important too. And be all the time busy. So travel, surprise people, and have your own style.
And for modeling, would you say like drinking a lot of water? What are some modeling tips as well?
Most of the models are like, you have to do gym every day, you have to eat healthy. So I'm maybe more modern model nowadays, because I'm not doing gym all the time, even once a month. I'm eating whatever I want. I'm even, having fun. I love parties. I'm just a human. So maybe people like it, that I'm showing that I'm just a human also being, so yeah.
That's amazing, because you traditionally models do really stay fit and go to the gym and eat really healthy, like you said. But it's nice that you show that human side to yourself.
Yes. So honestly, I'm just living my best life and eating whatever I want. Because when I was a teen, I started, as you know, guys, in Europe, and they have strict restrictions about measurements, about body and weight. So I was so skinny, and I even had anorectic problems, because they wanted me to losing weight all the time, and it wasn't healthy for especially a teen. I wanted to be healthy. I wasn't happy. I did my best. I was taking part all over in Europe, Paris Fashion Week, Milan Fashion Week, in Poland also, but I realized that USA is my word, because you don't have to
fit a certain box.
Keep fit, be too thin, too anorexic, all the time.
So is it just the US that's paying more attention to what a model can be? Because we saw with Victoria's Secret, they got so much heat. Now they're coming back.
They changed.
And they've rebranded. So is it just the US that's picking up on the pace of letting people be who they are and still be models? Or is it a worldwide thing?
Yes, so in US you can be whoever you want, and that's amazing. In Europe I didn't have that chance, but here in Dubai I see that I can be whoever I want also, like in United States. So I'm really thinking to move here.
You know what? We want you here.
Yes.
So in Europe you're saying like the standards were very strict. Right. So for you had so much like weight loss when you were modeling back in Europe, and you said you were almost like anorexic to a point.
Yeah.
So for you to come to terms and be like, no, I don't want this for my body, was it difficult? Was because you're seeing everyone around you in the same weight, right? Like size 0
in Europe,
or even 00. So for you, how was it like, no, I don't want this for myself, I want to be healthy?
So I started losing hair and had health issues. So my mother told me, oh, you can't be like that. You should take care of your education first. So I graduated in my best, with best marks, my education in Poland. I graduated music school, in piano class,
Oh, wow.
yeah, ballet school. So I was dancing also, and a few courses and 3 schools of makeup and styling. So yeah, I am certified makeup artist. Also, that's why it helps for my Instagram content, because I have to doing my makeup all the time, and I have my own style.
So your mom really guided you on the right path.
Yeah, she was right, and now I'm so happy and thankful.
Do you think she played a major part in you doing what you are today?
No, because not every parent understands their kid in 100%. We should decide about our future by ourselves, and that's the point.
What did she want
think.
you to do?
To be a teacher. Yes. So she.
Very different to what you're doing now.
She was teaching all her life in schools and even in university. So she wanted same.
So is she happy with the career you've chosen now?
Yeah, but yeah. So now so now I'm like, mother, if you have any problem, just tell me, but I want to show you my bank statement.
Yeah.
Thanks, bye.
Yeah. Talk to me after you see this. But that's amazing, because like I'm pretty sure it's for you as well, just like me. Like you have your parents try to push you to do something, and then you don't want to, and you end up doing what you want. What kept you motivated to stick to what you knew deep down inside was what you wanted then?
So I'm very passionate about it. I'm feeling very powerful on the runways. That's my main thing. I've always wanted to be a leader in a group. So yeah, it makes me happy, and I can be independent. That's the most important thing also. So yeah.
It's amazing to hear that you like being independent. And would you say like education was a key factor in molding you as to what you are today? Because a lot of aspiring models just want to do homeschooling, and they just want to get into modeling right away. Like they don't want to finish schools, or they don't want to finish college. So how important was education for you?
I knew that it's a must. I did it for my parents, because to be honest, every kid who is different than others, with lots of hobbies and lots of plans, doesn't want to be focused all the time on books and education, but I did my part best, and yeah, I'm so happy. But now I'm a student in Warsaw Academy, Vistula, so it's online education. But I don't feel it like I'm studying, because I'm doing my, exams once a week, so it's a quick job.
Oh, nice.
Wait, that's insane. Like the balancing is.
The balancing is.
I'm trying to balance a job and like sleep, let alone everything else that you were doing.
That's
you were also in Brian Cox's How the Other Half Lives.
Yes.
Can you tell us about why you took part in it and just your overall thoughts?
So I worked with my agent, because I'm changing agents all the time. I have to feel the connection in 100% with someone. So when I was in Bounty LA agency, one of the best top 4 influencers in Los Angeles, he said, Brian Cox reached out to me. He's the most recognizable Hollywood actor in Hollywood, and now the most popular movie in Los Angeles, and even in the whole world is Succession. So yeah, he was the biggest star there. So yeah, he reached out, can I record a movie with Caroline Derpiensky about her life?
God.
So yeah, I was so excited. We spent a few days together. I showed him my luxury lifestyle, because he wanted to see my, Not private version, like maybe a little bit, but my
the
behind the scenes of my content creating part of the life.
Okay, so that is something we are all looking forward to. So what else can we be expecting from you?
Oh my God, I have so many plans. So first thing, in 2 months we have Miami Swim Week, my favorite part of the year. But this year I'm not going to be only a model. I'm working on my own brand.
Wow.
Yes.
Is this an exclusive?
So I have few businesses. But my biggest dream since I was a kid was being a fashion designer. So now I want to show my creativity with clothes also.
Also, your very own clothing brand.
Yeah, but it will be inspired a little bit with Victoria's Secret vibe. So, you know, beautiful models on the runway, wings, huge wings, with feathers and luxury, shiny bikini, you know. Not for to go to the basic swimming pool, more for like a club night or something.
Couture, chic, elegant, elevated, all the good stuff in one.
Yes. We love that. Do you have a name for it?
Yes, but I can't tell because I'm working with my lawyer to close some
We'll
things.
talk about it after the interview. So will we expect this during Miami Swim Week?
Miami Swim Week. What else? Oh, of course, Cannes Festival. Yeah, I was invited for a red carpet.
Amazing.
Yeah, and of opening day and closing with all of the celebrities.
Yes. My God.
So there's just so much to look forward to with you. And thank you so much for joining us on the show this morning.
Thank you so much. I had really nice time.
You've added like so much glam to the office, and that too on a Monday morning.
Right. So thanks for that.
That was Caroline Derpinski for you guys. And if people are to follow you, where can they follow you on Instagram?
My name, just Caroline Derpinski.
Perfect. Thank you guys. We'll catch you same time, same place tomorrow.
This show is brought to you by the Augustus Media Podcast Network. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed it.